Welcome to Notes from the Frontline, a musical journey celebrating the lives of healthcare staff.
Hi, I'm Angela Kennedy and I'm going to be your host. I've worked in the NHS for a very long time and recently I've had the honour of helping to support the setup of one of the UK's staff support hubs. I'd like to invite you to join our journey through the pleasures and pains of healthcare staff through music. Human history and experience has long been represented by creativity and culture. They do more than mark the event. They help to shape what we remember and how we remember it. For this event, we're using the power of music towards well-being. Music impacts on us physiologically. It's also a great way to express our emotions. But when we create or listen to music collectively, something else happens through the power of connecting with other people. On its own, music can change how we feel. It's also a great way to express how we feel. But together, when we listen or create music with other people, it becomes more powerful through those connections. We thought it would be great if we could create a space to appreciate all our healthcare staff who work in the NHS and beyond. We were able to bring together musically talented healthcare staff with professional mentors. We've had non-musical NHS staff work with composers to create unique pieces. Finally, we have a number of top UK musical professionals who have offered their support to this initiative. So here we are on the banks of the River Tyne. This is at the heart of the area covered by the Staff Wellbeing Hub that put this programme together for you. We're going to start the programme with the Bluesics. Lisa and James did some lockdown sessions for mental health staff last year and they were really well appreciated. They're going to be singing their song For You.
You're overrated. In reality, you're understated. You clear a path for us all to walk along. Keep us safe in this world we live upon. For those we've lost, we'll shed a tear. And when we can, we'll raise a peer. Those who are saved may never get to say just what it means to be given one more day. You're all our angels, you keep us able. We sing this song for you. The world keeps turning, our hearts are burning, bursting with pride for you. Not all heroes wear a cape. Some help us find the breath we really need to take, and some feed us when we're feeling down with food that other heroes nurtured from the ground. Health and police, fire and social workers too. Teachers, binmen, shops and farmers and all the rest of you. The world is down and is looking up to you. We all need your help to fight and pull us through. You're all our angels, you keep us safe. this song for you. The world keeps turning, our hearts are burning, bursting with pride for you. You're all our angels, you keep us able. We sing this song for you. The world keeps turning, our hearts are burning, bursting with pride for you. You're all our angels, you keep us able. We sing this song for you. The world keeps turning, our hearts are burning, bursting with pride for you.
The NHS Constitution states that it touches our lives at times of basic human need when care and compassion are what matter most. It's one of the largest employers in the world, and for those of us who live in the UK, we use it, we know people who work in it, it's a big part of our lives. Maybe it's even one of the greatest acts of cultural compassion ever. The next song is by Sarah Dickens. Sarah is a novice music therapist, but a very talented musician, and she's written about the longing to return to face-to-face work. This is followed by a group composition facilitated by the amazing Nigel Osborne. It was a fascinating process to see how the words and music flowed out collectively together to create something that represented the very different experiences of the whole variety of healthcare staff who joined that group.
Face to face, finding each other. Face to face, being with the other. The hope in my heart for the healing to start. For one another, sister and brother. Face to face, souls connected. Face to face, always protecting. The feelings are rising, anxious, excited. Stay true to my calling, always respecting. The music flows, the music speaks, a beautiful language colors our cheeks. The music sings, the music soars, a beautiful gift that opens doors. The music grows, the music peaks, the beautiful language we all speak. The music rings, the music pulls, a beautiful gift that's mine and yours. Face to face, finding each other. Face to face, being with the other. The hope in my heart for the healing to start. For one another, sister and brother. Side by side, working together. Side by side, holding forever. The hope that we share, knowing we care for growth and change in our endeavor. The music flows, the music speaks, a beautiful language colors our cheeks. The music stands alone. In the stillness, all sounds are gone. Roots are longing to reach where others grow, but the earth is not the ground we know. Hit me in a grip, is this unreal? Living on the edge, don't know what I feel. Damned if you do, and damned if you don't. Don't know if I can, don't know if I can't. We want to carry on. We need to soar high. We need to push through. Dig deep and try and try. In the stillness, the tree has grown, full of blossom, no longer alone. Colors flowing make us feel alive, make us shine and make us thrive. Working together, playing our part, feeling thankful with all of our heart, bending or breaking, finding new ways to grow, as we are on nothing with courage to hope. Binding us together in times of great need, pledging care and compassion, a most heartfelt creed. Give us value indeed, indeed.
Isn't it great to hear the compassion of our staff represented in those pieces of music there? It can be tough to stay motivated to compassion under a lot of adversity. Compassion isn't just a nice feeling, it's also a motivation to do the right thing, even when we don't feel like it. Compassion isn't always facilitated by adversity. To keep motivated can be really tough going at times. And yet you can hear in the words of In the Stillness, not just the tough times, but also the ruthless reserve of hope and dogged determination to keep going throughout it. Compassion is more than those small acts of kindness that are generated between people. It's also reflected in the way that we talk about ourselves and the meanings that we create. Co-creating these songs has been a way of coming together and sharing disparate experiences. It's also a way of connecting with you through the stories in the words and the music. The next two songs were written and performed by staff who work in the NHS. Welcome, Zara and Zena.
What's it like to be free? Were the gates wide and open? Your presence felt endlessly. Another day goes by without another memory. And the stars shine bright, and the snowflakes fall. Do they dance with you? Are you watching over me? Where do the lost ones go as time passes and the faces fade? What it means to grow without you here every step of the way. And the stars shine bright and the snowflakes fall. Do they dance with you? Are you watching over me? Beyond my eyes can see, you've left behind such a legacy. Are you watching over me? Wishing I could have said a final goodbye, although you'll always hold a place in my heart and mind. As the weeks, the months, and the years pass by, every day still missing you. Are you watching over me? Beyond my eyes can see, you've left behind such a legacy. Are you watching over me? Are you watching over me? Are you watching over me?
When you pray, everything will be alright, be alright, be alright, be alright. When you pray, when you pray, when you pray, everything will be alright, be alright, be alright, be alright. When you pray, relearning through pain, through darkness and rain. Where is the light we once knew? Anger and blame. I was lost, then you came, reminding me how to get through. I know that truth will win. God gives me peace within if we keep our minds stayed on Him. When you There's a gift that's been given from our Father in heaven through His Son. He taught us to pray when we wake in the morning and last thing at night. Having faith will show us the way. The truth is always there in sickness and despair. Let's remember the Lord's Prayer. Oh, when we pray, when you pray, everything will be alright. Be alright. Be alright. Be alright. When we pray, when you pray, when you pray, everything will be alright. Be alright. Be alright. Be alright. When you pray, when you pray, when you pray, everything will be alright. Be alright. Be alright. Be alright. When you
Great songs about compassion and ritual there. Rituals and ceremonies usually help us to mark time. Many events, though, have been diminished over the pandemic, cutting us off from the rituals and ceremonies that connect us to our identities, to our families, to our histories and to our culture. Walking, nature and quiet meditation have replaced those big rituals. This is really reflected in the song coming up by Ian about the wonderful Weardale Hills. Before that though, we have a real treat from Katie Tunstall. Katie's song is all about the threads of connection between people and the importance of keeping those connections alive. Katie is one of the most creative singer-songwriter musicians in the UK, and here she's accompanied by the very talented Matthew Sheeran, composer, conductor, musician.
I know I know the feeling isn't easy being taken away from each other, but I will let you be connected to me by a red thread tying us to one another, to one another, to one another. You are a friend, but even enemies have a connection to the tapestry that's hanging in us. I wanna love, I need to know the true amount of pressure that a heartstring can take upon it. Take upon it. When we find out that it's all, find out that it's all just made of a little red thread. Find out that we're all, find out that we're all just made of a little red thread. Is there a way to be away from you without a licking in my soul, making everything harder? Oh, I am grateful for the way you give, but my fragility is killing me. I wish it away. I wish it away. I wish it away. sure is we're gonna break it, gonna break it. Yeah, you know we're gonna break it, gonna break it. No, we never wanna break it, wanna break it. Oh, you see, we'll never break it, never break it. When we find out that it's all, find out that it's all just made of a little red thread. Find out that we're all, find out that we're all just made of a little red thread. Find out that it's all, find out that it's all just made of a little red thread. Find out that we're all, find out that we're all just made of a little red thread.
Hi to everyone out there watching Notes from the Frontline and taking part. This is Katie Tunstall. I just want to send a massive heartfelt message of love to all of the medical staff and frontline workers who are dealing with what feels to us like hopefully the beginning of the end of the pandemic, but we're kind of trying to think about getting back to normal. And all of you guys are just still holding it together and dealing with a very challenging and exhausting situation. So just the deepest thanks to you all for working so hard. And music, I hope, is giving you some respite, listening to your favourite tunes and just imagining when we can all get back together in a room and enjoy that collective experience again. I will be there making noise, and I hope that you'll be there having fun. Lots of love to everyone.
Oh, the soft September light on the Weardale Hills. The gentle wind skips round where the water spills, and carried on the breeze across the autumn fells, a promise of repair that the beauty tells. Well, you know, I hope you get there, hope you get there someday, hope you get there, yeah, to those Weardale Hills.
Oh, I know what life has done to you along the way, and I know what you have done just to run away. Could you ever see the world through a different gate? Could you ever see the sun when it's a rainy day? Well, you know,
I hope you get there, hope you get there someday, hope you get there, yeah, to those Weardale Hills. Do 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 do. Oh, those Weardale Hills. Do 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 do. Oh, those Weardale Hills.
oh, I know how slow time goes
For an aching heart,
the fear that one day you
could simply fall apart.
I know you know I'll never know
Just how it really feels.
all the pain that never shows.
So here is my appeal, 'cause I know, I hope you get there, I hope you get there someday, I hope you get there,
I hope you get there,
I wanna get you there,
I wanna get you there,
to those Weardale Hills. Do do those Weardale hills. Oh, those Weardale hills. Oh, those Weardale hills.
Fantastic. You know, there isn't always a clear divide between staff and patients, because those of us who work in it often need its help too. And when that happens, we come to know what it's like to feel so vulnerable. The life and death nature of the viral threat and the isolation that it's created for many has meant that it's been a real trigger for the re-emergence of past traumas and losses for some people. The next song was created by a member of staff who asked Nigel to help us say something about decades-old grief. The loss of someone close by suicide is always especially tragic, but you'll hear words of gratitude in this song too. Lives and loves are never wasted, even if they're short. Hearing and talking about suicide and its despair is the only way that we can break down the stigma and help people to reach out for help at times when they're feeling that way.
I am sorry I couldn't help you. I am sorry you aren't here now. I am sad that we are two. I am sad we two are not three. I remember you smiled a lot too, and won some people's hearts. How your eyes were so bright and blue, your fair so white to see. I felt you understood me. I felt you knew it was hard. You had character, but how you struggled. You didn't know how to be. Thank you for being my brother, for the person, though it hurts, I am now. The sunflower in the bright blue sky holds joy that can be seen. I know it's time to let go now. I know it's time to heal. As I let myself be open, I'll carry you in my heart. I hope you are at peace. I hope you're in the quiet of the world. I hope you are not alone. There was a butterfly we could see.
Non feci mai
that was Visidarte, sung in the middle of Puccini's really tragic opera, when Tosca is at her most anguished and feels most abandoned by fate. Sung here by the wonderful soprano Nadine Benjamin from the splendours of the Royal Opera House. But you know what? Nadine can even drum and bass really well too. Thank you so much, Nadine. And Nadine has even recorded a special message for us.
Hey everyone! Dear NHS workers, what a time it has been to recognise what has gone well, what has deepened our understanding of being human. Every moment that you have shown up has been a privilege for us all. I am sure you have had your own moments of vulnerability and have wondered where this journey will take you. I hope in this present moment you will allow yourself to be celebrated, honoured, loved and congratulated for every moment that you've managed to stay in the ring so that we may all be protected and cared for in a way that will influence the next steps of our nation. Thank you all for showing up so fully and for believing that together we could get to the other side safely with and through music. My devotion is to music, and I dedicate this Visidarte by Puccini to you. I also compose and have many other songs in a more popular format. In my humble opinion, I feel it is important that we give ourselves permission to express ourselves in any way that brings us joy. Sending blessings to one and all, and from my heart to yours, thank you.
NHS staff are renowned for their humour, and it can find its way into some of the most difficult work situations. It really helps lighten the load. The next piece is another group creation, but it's sung by the song's main character, a dietitian. Annabelle, the dietitian, is also a very well-trained singer. The Dietitian's Dilemma is a story of a well-spoken southern woman who comes to work in the northeast and discovers we have lots of words in our dialect that she didn't know, many of which relate to food. So much confusion ensues. That brought the composing group on to thinking about all of the acronyms we use in the NHS and the bizarre nature of some of our bureaucracy. That's followed by another song about food and love by somebody who works in children's mental health in schools. The lyrics speak for themselves. Food and love really are sustenance, aren't they? After the humour comes a lovely song written by an NHS staff member in conjunction with Nigel, all about the joys of opening up again after having been through a really hard time. Enjoy!
One was flabbergasted when they were flabbergasted by the word flabbergasted. So many words for food. Bread isn't bread, it's a stotty instead. Toad in the hole's just a sausage in the bowl. Is it baked, is it scrammed, do you get it from your mum? Peas, pudding, paste, don't go to waste. But one didn't gnaw. She gobsmacked and ah, but neither of us care. There are words we cannot share. We wanted to take it to the ONG, but they didn't want to hear me, so I was like,
is we'll be right back. And yes, we will keep it on review with the snock and the snot and the PMT too. But at least there is one thing we all can agree, that the coffee and the tea taste like crap.
Hear my stomach rumble, hear my heart beat. Don't you know I adore you? Let's get something to eat. I know that we're compatible, 'cause you are sensational. You're like something out of a fable. So let's go book a table. I pretend not to notice, I don't even care when you've got lettuces in your tooth crevices and your breath smells like camembert. Things are so easy to ignore when I hear you tap tap on my door and say, hey, what do you want for lunch today? I always start with a starter, 'cause I'm just that rock and roll. Grab straight from the basket, unbuttered bread roll. You always share your food with me, and I wish I could do the same. But I agree with Joey, and you've got friends to blame. I'm bold in my food choice, it's like the hair of Guy Fieri. And I love your shocked expressions when I get me some spaghetti. And later in the evening when I'm covered in bolognese, I know that you'll still kiss me while you think of mayonnaise. Politics, don't care what job you have, don't care about clothes or fancy cars or ever taking a bath. The most important thing to me is just food and love, and I've got all that in front of me, so there's nothing else worth dreaming of.
Searching, searching to open my heart. Flowers here neath the
What fun! You know, when we talk about resilience, we often make assumptions about it being only related to characteristics about the person. And of course, there are things we can do to enhance that as well, through things we can do for ourselves. But it's very important we pay attention to context. And I think if the pandemic has highlighted anything, it's the role that our environmental context and our social context plays in our well-being. It is often through our social connections that we regulate ourselves through adversities. We end now with two songs. First, a song of home, motherhood and mountains. The song is called Uchi, and Uchi means home in Japan. This is an original song by the stunningly original Kalista Kazuko. Kali is a professional musician who's worked on many of the pieces that you've heard. Finally, Eric Clapton has offered a brilliant rendition of the song that became a nationwide anthem of support during last year's uncertainty. It became a beacon of hope. Thank you, Eric, for taking us somewhere over the rainbow, and maybe we're soon at that pot of gold.
Hi and welcome to the amazing Temple Music Studios where we've been recording for this incredible project. I'm so honoured and thankful to have been a part of it. This song is dedicated to our wonderful NHS heroes. Thanks so much.
Nice to meet ya. Uchi, uchi, love. Uchi, 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 uchi. Uchi, 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 uchi. Uchi, 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 uchi. Uchi, uchi, love. Uchi, uchi, love. Uchi, uchi, love.
Preston. Andy Fairweather Low. Steve Gadd. Nathan East. Dave Sanchez.
Eric Clapton.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, where you cross the chimney tops, that's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then why can't I? Someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, where you cross the chimney top, that's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly Why then, oh why can't I? Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I? God bless you. Thank you very much, and good night.
Sometimes adversity creates conditions for growth. Growth not just in terms of new learning and new social connections, realising some strengths that we didn't realise we had, but also bringing together the previously disparate world of health and the arts. But the arts have been what we as humans have used since the beginning of our species, both to record events and also to help us to heal. Let's use them. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us.